It's this square with curved sides and a wheel in the middle. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to make the Nanna Square. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 3. We're going to start with a slip knot and we're going to start with a base ring. So for your base ring, you want to chain 6. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now to close off this ring, we're going to do a slip stitch into the very first chain that you just made. So we insert our hook, grab the yarn, and pull through to close that off. And we're going to be working into the center of the ring. Now for row 1, you want to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And now you want to do 15 double crochets into the ring. So into this same ring, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do 15 total off camera. I'll see you when I'm done. All right, so I just did my 15th double crochet. To finish up this row, we're going to do a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that you started with. So we find that chain 3, insert our hook, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. And this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 5. This chain 5 counts as a double crochet and a chain 2. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So on top of the first double crochet of the previous row, you want to do 1 double crochet and then a chain 2. And this is what we want to do all the way around. Find your next stitch, do a double crochet and then a chain 2. Do it one more time, next stitch, double crochet, and then a chain 2. So let's do this all the way around. I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so now we just did my last double crochet into the last double crochet of the previous row. To finish off this row, we're going to chain 2, and then do a slip stitch into the third chain of the chain 5 that you started with. So we can count from bottom to top. Count 1, 2, 3. Into that third chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull to close. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 3. And into the first chain space, we want to do 1 double crochet. So the first chain 2 space, a double crochet, then a chain 3, and then 2 double crochets into the same chain space. So here's 1 and 2. And now we're going to start the row repeat. We're going to chain 2 and then do 1 single crochet into the next chain 2 space. So we've chained 2, find the next chain 2 space and do a single crochet into it. And we want to do this 2 more times. So we're going to chain 2, find the next chain 2 space and do a single crochet. Chain 2, find the next chain 2 space and do a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then into the next chain 2 space we're going to work a corner, for which you need 2 double crochets. That's 1 and this is 2. Then a chain 3, and now into the same chain space another 2 double crochets. So here's 1 and 2. And as you can see, we've formed 2 corners and a side. So we're going to go back to the beginning of the row repeat. I'll do it again with you. It starts with a chain 2. And then you find the next chain 2 space and do a single crochet. And you want to do that 2 more times. Chain 2, find the next chain 2 space and do a single crochet. Then 1 more time, chain 2, next chain 2 space, single crochet. And now we're going to work the corner, for which you want to chain 2, then into the next chain 2 space, do 2 double crochets, a chain 3, and 2 double crochets. So chain 3 here, and then 2 double crochets. And there we have it. We've formed our next corner. I'm going to finish this row off together with you. Pull my camera a little bit higher so you can see better. So we're going to start with a chain 2, then find the next chain 2 space and do a single crochet. Do that 2 more times. Chain 2, next chain 2 space, single crochet. Chain 2, next chain 2 space, single crochet. Now our final corner, chain 2, and then into the next chain 2 space, 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2. A chain 3, and then 2 double crochets. Wait, let me make sure I just did 3. Yeah. 2 double crochets into the same space for our last corner here. And now to finish up this row, we just want to do this final side here. So we're going to start with a chain 2 after the last corner. Do a single crochet into the next space. Chain 2, single crochet into the next space. Chain 2, single crochet into the last space. And we're going to finish this off by doing a chain 2 and then doing a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that you started with. So we find that top of the chain 3, insert our hook, grab the yarn and pull through to close. And this here is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to do a slip stitch into the next chain 3 space. So we want to get to the corner. So we're going to do a slip stitch into the first double crochet of the previous row and then into the chain 3 space. Just slip stitches. Now from this space, we're going to start with a chain 3. Into the same chain space, you want to do 1 double crochet, a chain 3, and then 2 double crochets. So here's 1 and here's 2. Then we're going to chain 2 and find that next chain space and do a single crochet for your side. And that's the repetition you want all the way. So you want to do this 3 more times. You want to chain 2, find the next chain space and do a single crochet. Chain 2, find the next space and do a single crochet. Chain 2, find the next space and do a single crochet. You've probably caught on to the pattern now. We're just working the corner, doing the side in the same way we did previously, which brings us to the next corner, for which you want to chain 2 and then do 2 double crochets into the corner space. That's 2. Then a chain 3 and then another 2 double crochets into the same space. And now that brings us to the side, for which you want to chain 2, find the next chain space and do a single crochet. Then you want to chain 2, find the next chain space and do a single crochet. Do that until you get to the last chain space of the side. Chain 2 and then single crochet. So we've done our side again, and now it brings us to the corner, for which you want to chain 2. Do 2 double crochets, and then a chain 3, and then 2 double crochets into the same. And that's the corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this third side off camera and this corner, and then I'm going to come back to show you how to finish this off, which is just the side repetition, but we're going to do that together. So I'll do that and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I just did my final corner here. So now we're going to do the last side together. We're going to, once you've done the last 2 double crochets at the corner, we're going to chain 2, find the next chain 2 space and do a single crochet, and repeat this. So chain 2, find the next chain 2 space, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and this is my last chain space, so my last single crochet of the side. And to finish off, we want to do 2 chains, chain 2, and then find the top of the chain 3 that you started with, and into it, insert your hook and do a slip stitch. And here we have it. You're all done. You can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. And here we have it. Look how cute. As you can see, the sides are a little curved inwards because of the single crochets that you work along the side. And then you have a wheel in the middle with some gapping. Real beautiful. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.